You were late.
Mm-hmm.
He kept texting when he was late. He's like, I'm in traffic, I'm so sorry, I'm in traffic, I'm so sorry.
I was panicking, I was freaking out. I started sweating.
Again, I didn't know him. So I was like, oh, is this what he does? Got it. Like, this I'm not doing. I'm not gonna sit.
What was that supposed to mean?
Like one of the guys who's so much of an ego that that any girl would sit around and wait for a half hour for you. And I was just not interested in that.
And then when I walked in,
Royals, they're just like us.
Yeah.
They're late to dates too. Hey, that's a new clip from Netflix's new docuseries, Harry and Meghan. The first 3 episodes are out today. Netflix says they promise to tell the full truth about the couple's estrangement from the royal family.
And joining us live now to help break it all down is Liz and Mike from 105.1 The Buzz, our own royalty here.
We have our teacups ready for this tea.
Yeah, dive right into it. The floor is yours.
The king and queen of trash. Here we are.
I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave that alone.
I love that title. I love that title.
So the first 3 episodes of the docuseries came out at midnight last night, and I have almost finished the first episode, and we've learned a lot. Meghan and Harry apparently technically met on Instagram, which when you stop and think about a royal meeting somebody, you don't think, I bet you internet. I bet you that's where it was. But they had a mutual friend who had posted a picture of Meagan Markle off of Snapchat, and she had the puppy dog filter on. And apparently Harry messaged the friend and was like, who's that? And then that friend was like, I know somebody who's interested. Would you like to meet up with them? And so from there, they end up setting this date. Harry shows up late to it, and she said she wouldn't have liked him, except he was so sweaty and red in the face that she could tell he actually was running late. Like, he was like, oh, no, I was trying to get there. And then the next day they met for dinner, and then she was late. But so far, it's been very good. I've only made it, like I said, through the first episode, just about. But I can tell they're about to get juicy with this.
Okay.
Not surprised by that. Yeah.
Huh. Wait, I'm still processing the fact that you're telling me I could have slid into a prince's DMs potentially.
This whole time?
They're just dating on Instagram?
Yeah. And when they were talking about it, though, so she said that she never Googled Prince Harry, but instead she went to his Instagram because that gives a real representation of who someone is, which, yeah, right. Instagram is the last social media that shows anything realistic. It's all very curated pictures.
Absolutely.
He had a PR team, and it showed his newsfeed, and it was just like professionally taken pictures, like on the Serengeti and of all these different animals. Like, oh yeah, that's how you got to know him. Okay.
Yeah, no, I want to find your Finsta or your private TikTok account. Let's see the really cringe stuff.
Right.
No, I'm going to take Meagan Markle to task here. I mean, Prince Harry slid in those DMs based off a puppy dog filter. Is that what we're doing these days? And then she's going to, go through his Instagram. He's a royal. He's not even like a normal human being. None of our Instagrams are all fabricated.
Right?
Like, come on.
Plus, I feel like if I had $1 for every time a guy was like, oh, these girls post all these videos and these filters, I don't even know what they really look like. But apparently, the dog filter is good enough for the Prince of England.
This whole time.
And how cringe is that now? Like the fact that it was a puppy dog filter, like that's not even cool anymore. And then my favorite part too is that's why we need to have these verified social media accounts. I would have just been like, that's not Prince Harry. That's some fake account.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Is do you really believe it if it's Prince Harry sliding into your DMs? Do you just
Probably would have assumed that it's Prince Harry's PR person.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, hey, who's that?
Weird.
I need to know who this mutual friend was. That is the binding glue of this whole thing.
Very interesting.
I think they said the name of them, but honestly, it was nobody I knew, so it didn't stick with my brain. But they did call him Prince Haz, H-A-Z, so I guess that's his nickname with his friend circle.
Okay.
Good for him.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right.
I am gonna be watching it this weekend though, because I'm ready for this royalty.
Yeah, it is fun to see. Speaking of other entertainment
today.
news, yeah. Wonder Woman, they're done. They're done with this franchise.
Oh.
Done. We were supposed to get a trilogy, and they've announced that they have decided not to go forward with the 3rd movie. They sat the director, Patty Jenkins, down and basically were like, hey, this doesn't really align with where we see the future of the studio right now. So we're not going to do this. But I found out that they were originally signed on where Gal Gadot would make 30 million, the director would make 12 million, and the second movie was so bad. I bet you anything they were just afraid they wouldn't be able to recoup their losses. They see how bad Avatar is going to struggle in a week or so, and they're like, hold up, maybe we shouldn't spend all this money right now.
I never saw the second one,
Yeah,
but
I didn't
I
either.
heard that it didn't do well.
I liked the first one though.
I liked the first one as
Loved it.
well.
Yeah, the first one was really, really good. The second one, it was like at the height of the pandemic. It was Christmas 2020, and they released it straight to HBO Max. And even as somebody who didn't pay to watch it, I was like, about 45 minutes of this movie should have been edited out. Like it just kept it was messy.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
that is interesting.
Well, bummer.
Yeah, I
Bummer for
guess.
Gal Gadot. Yeah.
I feel like-
I mean,
Okay.
even if the second installment was a victim of circumstance, going straight to streaming in the pandemic, and I'm sure they didn't recoup the money on the budget for that movie, they just got to cut their losses and just not give us a third
Yeah.
installment.
Sunk cost fallacy, right? You
Well,
just
at
gotta-
least they're cutting their losses before they make the movie, because we've seen some other films get scrapped on the cutting room floor. You
True.
know, it's you don't want to go through the production and then decide to toss it. So,
Yeah,
eh.
they got ahead of it. All
All
right, guys,
right.
we'll see you tomorrow.
Have great days.
All right,
Bye,
you too.
friends.
And you can listen to Liz and Mike every weekday morning on 105.1 The Buzz.
Time now.